How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Aga Ruido podcast. This is episode 2. Thank you guys for joining us again. I got my lovely co-host right next to me.
Hey guys, how's it going? How's everybody doing today?
We're doing amazing, doing amazing. Listen, big couple of days. We just shot the last podcast about 8 days ago.
Right.
8 days ago.
We got a lot of good feedback from you guys. I really appreciate you guys.
And
that was awesome.
How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
Yes.
How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
How was everybody's Thanksgiving? Hope everybody had an awesome Thanksgiving. I know we did with our family. You know, we just had a little one because, of course, we had an event to do the next day. So we have a lot to cover today on today's episode of Aga Ruido podcast.
Yes, ma'am. So before we get started, the kids have been dying to be on it. So we're going to introduce the kids. Just 3 of them right now. We have a whole daycare here. So want to call Leah first?
Want to go ahead? Come on, Leah.
All right. So this is our second oldest. Don't ask me how old she is or her birthday because I'm not so sure. All right, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Leah, and please watch my dad's stuff because he really look. He really wants to make proud moments and like this. So please help him out and thank you.
You're not supposed to make me cry on the show. Got it. All right. Next, come on.
We got our third oldest here.
Third oldest, Miss Rose, Miss Ricky Rose.
Hi guys, I'm Rose. You guys please watch my dad's podcast because I want everybody to support my own dad and help him go through his own podcast. So please watch this.
Thank you.
All right, and last but not least,
the oldest.
Got the oldest of the bunch.
The oldest.
Jaden.
The Mr. Jaden.
Hi everybody. I'm Bachi, or you could call me Jaden or something. Well, I happen to be in the show, and I'm just glad that my father or my padre or mother are doing a podcast. He's been wanting to do this ever since, and I'm glad we're all supporting. And please, we could do this next in the future. Bye, everybody.
All right, thank you, Jenny. He's the one that's been dying to be on the show, right?
Yes.
Dying to be on the show. Guys, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for being part of the show. Those are our first guests. Our first guests. Round of applause for our first 3 guests. All right, guys.
All right, guys. I'll see y'all guys later, okay?
See you later.
But I hope everybody had an awesome Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was a couple of days ago. This is Sunday right now, but you guys will be hearing this hopefully, in the next couple of days or so.
Next couple of days.
So
we're backed up on work right now.
Yeah, we're backed up on work right now. So we had a crazy week.
Crazy.
Like we mentioned, we work. So we had Thanksgiving Thursday, and I cooked.
She cooked it up. She cooked up that kitchen, man. She did that turkey. It wasn't a big turkey because it was my sister-in-law's turkey. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Angie. Thank you for the turkey.
Thank you for the turkey.
Thank you for your sacrifice. She had to work and she had a turkey, so she was like, "Can you guys cook it?" And it was kind of cool that my mom said, "Hey, is Nina gonna make a turkey?" Because everyone loves their turkey.
I feel so honored.
Yes, and that's not us saying it. That's my people saying it, and my people don't really say things like that. But yes, my mom and dad were like, "Hey, is Nina gonna make a turkey?" Because Nina sabe hacerlo. A Nina le sale bien. She knows how to make a good turkey. So she cooked it up. She made mashed potatoes.
I made
egg salad.
Egg salad. Wazi calls it egg salad. Yeah. So I made that. I made stuffing as well. So I cooked it up, and so I
ate it up. Also, I want to say today I'm drinking a Bud Light bottle. And Miss Aga, what are you drinking today?
I'm drinking Stella today. I didn't bring my bottle out right now because it's getting cold.
So get a little cheers for the second episode. Listen, we had some amazing feedback. And I didn't expect to have feedback. I didn't expect anyone to write us, to tell us anything about the show. But very inspiring reviews and comments. Guys, thank you.
Thank you guys so much for that.
We're very grateful. We're very
very grateful, very blessed. Like I said, guys, the more feedback you give us, the better we can get at this. Because like we said, we're new. We don't know any of this.
No. Like we said, right now we changed up the settings. We painted the wall black.
Yeah.
We got a little dress this time. We got a light. We got a monitor.
So yeah, we got a lot of big things coming still. Like we said, we had our first couple of guests here.
First couple of guests.
That was our
Nice.
kids. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we had an amazing Thanksgiving. We kept it very little because we had a wedding the next day that we had to do for Aga Productions.
Aga Productions, our first wedding.
Our first wedding of the year of 2022.
Our only wedding.
Our only wedding. I love weddings. Don't get me wrong. I love them with all my heart. But Aga Productions loves quinces. We love our quinceañeras.
Yeah. We love our quinceañeras.
We love our quinceañeras. We did this wedding because it was a good friend of ours. It was a good friend of ours, Choco and Felipe and Cora.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations
Again to the newlyweds. We've been married for 3 years. We've been together for like 18, but we've only been married for 3. We've been together since we were 14. That's why it seems so long. We were dating. She was my first everything, my first girlfriend. But like she was saying, we got asked to do a couple of weddings this year, and we turned them down. Just because we love our quinceañeras, man. We love our quinceañeras. The weddings are beautiful. I love weddings. Do not get me wrong. All my brides from the past and all my grooms and all my future brides and grooms, because we do have a wedding next April. Yeah, we have a wedding, but also another family friend. We love doing weddings, but I'm just going to be 100% honest. It's super stressful.
Yeah.
It's very stressful because it's their special day. So you have that in the back of your mind. It's their special day. You cannot mess up. Everything has to be perfect. Everything. And they're stressed out. And then when you see them stressed out, you're like, damn, they're stressed out. So we got to like have our A game. Like, and I don't like to be stressed out.
I don't.
She doesn't like to be stressed out either.
Yeah, I was very nervous.
Super nervous.
You know, thankfully,
I feel like we killed it.
We did an awesome job. I felt like we gave it our all. I felt like, and then to top it off, they were really easy to work with. So
Amazing.
that made it 100% better. So shout out to Felipe and Coral. You guys were amazing.
Congrats, guys.
Congratulations again. Friday at the party,
dude,
we were there, right? And
so check this out, man. This little girl hurt my feelings, right? I know who she is because I have a TikTok and I made a couple like videos on TikToks that I got like a good amount of views. So I'm not gonna say who this little girl is. I don't even know her fucking name, but I put, because we do quinceañeras and we put the Iguana dance, so that attracted a lot of like young people to go to my social thing. Anyways, and I always know this little girl's always liking my stuff, and I'm just like whatever, you know. And anyways, we're at the wedding and I'm recording. I'm in the middle like this with the camera, pulling a cramp on my back. I'm freestyling the camera. I have no tripod, no nothing. I'm recording, right? I'm like this. The groom and the bride are getting down. Anyways, I'm recording, right? And
while he's recording, I'm in the way back.
She's in the way with another camera.
With another camera recording everybody else.
Yeah. So this little girl comes up to me, and I knew her, but I don't, I know you, but I don't like to approach people because I don't like to be embarrassed. Like, hey, how you doing? I'm on TikTok.
And then ignore you.
And because I'm a grown fucking man, I don't want to come up to a young kid. Hey, I'm a Tony. I'm on TikTok. You should fucking know me. I didn't want to. I'm embarrassed to come up to people. She's like dancing in the circle, and she's like, dance, Tony. Oh fuck, I knew you knew who I was. She's like, dance, Tony. I said, and I'm like this with the camera. I'm like, I'm tired. Literally, I was fucking tired. And she looks at me. She's like this, dancing. You know, the Iguana. And then she's like, you know why you're tired, Tony? I said, why am I tired? Because you're old. I said, damn. She called me fucking old. Like, I've never, like, I've never had two words with this.
You guys.
I had never 2 words with this girl. And she's like, it's because you're old. And I'm like, I didn't fucking say nothing. Like, she fucking killed me inside because I'm 31. I'm finna be 32 in a couple months. And I was like, and we're driving back home. And I was like, babe, I have to tell you something. Shit kind of hurt my feelings. And she's like, what happened? No, I'm going to wait till the pod so I can tell you, right? She's like, no, tell me now. No, because if I tell you now, it's not going to sound so good when I tell you later. Anyway, she made me tell her. She's like, what happened? So I told her, like, this little girl on my TikTok called me old. She says, "You gonna dance Sunday?" I said, "No." She says, "You know why?" I'm like, "Why?" "Cause you're old." I said, "Damn." She didn't even like laugh or kitty. Like she meant that shit. And I was like,
He was so hurt, guys, when we pulled up at the
I
store.
was trying to look at her I was trying to look for her fucking parents. I was trying to look for her fucking parents. That's how fucking mad I was. I was trying to look at her parents and
Oh my god.
hunt them down. Your daughter called me fucking old. Yeah, dude, I was so fucking mad. I want to look for her parents and be like, you know what your daughter just called me? Which her parents probably wouldn't care. They would probably be like, well, you are old. But that shit hurt. It hurt for her to call me old. Like,
I know he was
damn.
so hurt. We got into
because
the
my
car.
kids call me old.
I know we got into the car and he was like, "Babe, I got to tell you something." And I'm like, "Why? What's wrong?" He's like, "Well, no." And then he told me the story or whatever. And he was like, "She called me old." And I'm like, I was like, "Oh."
I was working. Anyways, so the wedding was amazing. I was like, I couldn't sleep, coming upon the wedding.
I feel like I was getting married, but it's like you want to get that every moment, you know.
Everything,
you want to
everything, and that's the reason we don't do weddings, because it's so stressful, man. And if something's gonna stress me out like that, I don't want it.
No, I want it to be fun and enjoyable.
There you go. There you go. I want it to be like you said. You want to have a good time.
Yeah.
You want to capture every moment, and I don't know. Weddings are just it's a lot of pressure.
It is.
It's a lot of pressure, which I love my quinceañeras, man. I love my quinceañeras, and they're so dope, man. They're so dope because I'm cool and I'm hip. And I'm cool, man. I know how to stir. I know how to stir. Sorry, almost broke the couch.
You did. Did y'all hear that? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it was a great weekend. Yeah, I got a lot of cleaning done.
You're gonna talk about cleaning on the podcast.
I'm sorry.
You don't know what to talk about. Take out the notes, man. My wife made notes. Everybody.
Stop.
Where's the notes at?
I don't know.
She had notes. Yeah, we had like a lot of ideas. Now that we're on here, we're like froze. But back to the pod of the reviews, people were writing me. I even met someone at the wedding. It's a good friend of mine. And he's like, hey, man, I love the pod. I love what you're doing. And he told me this in person, which just made me feel great. It pushed me to make more. I was like, oh, you like that pod? Wait till Sunday. Sunday. Buccaneers play today as well. My father-in-law reminded us of that.
Oh, my God.
He's like, Buccaneers are playing today. And I was like, God, well, I hope they lose. And my father-in-law got so mad. My father-in-law's the A1 Buck fan.
He would literally, if they lose, he would literally go outside and start burning all of his shirts. That's not a lie.
You remember that?
Yes.
You remember that? Yeah, my father-in-law is something else, man. But so that's us, daily life of the Agas. Never got to ask, do you like that I call you Miss Aga? Do you like that I call you Nina Aga?
I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's something different, something unique.
Because I've noticed, like, you embraced it a lot. You never say anything. So sometimes I'm like, maybe she doesn't like that I call her Aga. Maybe she doesn't,
Why wouldn't I? That's my last name.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
That's good.
I like it a lot.
Just checking.
I like it a lot.
When she doesn't like it, that's when she's going to want to divorce me. I'm pretty sure.
Whatever. Listen, back to, I want to talk about before when we went on pause. Guys, listen.
Domestic violence. Y'all seen that right?
No, so back to what I was saying. Remember you were at work on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Saturday.
So he was at work on Saturday.
Crazy.
And I was here by myself. When I'm here by myself, the house is very quiet. The house is, the kids, like we said, we worked on Friday. So my mother-in-law and them were guests there at the party. So they took the kids home with them that night so we could stay and record.
Yeah. No one's here on Saturdays.
Yeah, nobody was here on Saturday. So I was here. I was cleaning up and stuff. And I don't remember if I was on the phone with him or my sister. But I was on the phone with one of those. And it was like 10 o'clock in the morning or so. And I was coming out of the bathroom from the house. All of a sudden I hear blah, 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 blah. And I was like... And I was like, oh my God, what is that? So I literally ran outside, and because I live across the street, sorry guys, I have something in my eye. I live across the street from my mother-in-law's house, and the kids were over there. So I went outside. I was like, did anybody else hear that, or was that just me? So I was like, I disregarded it, whatever. I didn't say nothing. The kids came over. We started talking about it, and the kids were like, oh my God, Mom, you heard that too? And I was like, yeah. They're like, Maya, which is my nephew, he was like, he went and he was like, oh my God, did y'all guys hear that?
Nobody knew what the sound was. Nobody knew what it was. Nobody knew what it was.
Nobody knew what it was. I didn't even know what it was. And it sounded very weird to me for it to be coming off. And then all of a sudden after those here, I heard a siren just go off like crazy. I'm like, oh, something happened. Sure enough, later on that night, we got a call.
But before that, the cops were. I have never seen a Polk Sheriff semi truck before, like the semi trailers.
Yeah.
And it just says Polk Sheriff, so you know something happened. And all the cars were going down really slow. I told him, hey man, there's a bunch of cops down the road. Like you could, because you can see that, like across the pawn shop, there's a church. We could see the church, right?
Yeah.
Because the church is so big. And later that night, we find out that what?
That they had tried to rob the jewelry store.
There was a shootout at the pawn shop.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, no wonder I heard it so close. I was like, it literally went off in the backyard. Like I literally heard it. And I was like,
it was a whole shootout. And that's scary. We're only like a couple hundred feet away from the pawn shop. Imagine, like, my kids are always outside. You know, what if a stray bullet would have hit? It's scary.
It's scary.
Very, very
scary to even think about.
So right now, babe, we're live on Facebook. Aga Ruido on Facebook.
Hey guys.
We're recording episode 2. I try to go live on IG. Not really the best at it, but we're live right now. So we're actually live on the pod right now. New walls got painted. Sorry guys, I'm doing a live. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
He's all over social media, guys.
Everywhere. And then there was speaking of social media, there was a time she was like, "Baby, on your phone. Baby, on your phone. Baby, on your phone. Baby, on your phone." And then she kind of realized, she was like, you know what I figured out? I'm like, what? And she's like, you have to be on your phone. And I'm like, what? And I was like, man, she's trying to pick an argument. She's trying to pick an argument. She's like, no, because...
Amber alert.
Are you serious?
Yes.
After a shooting? Mother of God. She's like, you have to be on your phone because I work off my phone. I literally work off my phone. My phone is my life. Is me life. You know?
He ain't lying.
No.
That phone is his lifeline.
But I do shut it off. Guys, I do shut my phone off. You can reach me to what, 6?
Yeah.
6, and that's it. After that, I won't pick up. Not that I'm being rude, but I have a lot of people.
I have to have them.
God damn. Short people are strong as fuck. You seen that? Listen. Yeah, I have to get off the phone. 6 o'clock, I won't pick up. If you text me, I'll look at the text, but I can't text you back. I have clients that will write me. I love my clients. I love you guys. Don't get me wrong. But I have clients that will write me at 3 in the morning. I had one client. I had a client that write me at that was the latest 11:30, 9:30, 10:30, which I don't mind. Yo de pendejo. I would like write them back. Oh, okay. And my wife's like,
to be honest, I do mind, guys.
No, she does mind, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
I do because
I have to make a boundary with my clients.
I have to, because it's like, as like I tell him all the time, like sometimes you have to have that cutoff time with them, you know?
Yeah, I gotta cut it off.
It's like sometimes it's like, you know, I understand. He wants to be there for everybody and anybody. Hi guys. He wants to be there for anybody and everybody all the time on a daily basis. And it's like, I tell him, babe, come on out. Like, we'll be laying in bed trying to watch a show. Literally, guys, we don't even watch TV. We do not watch TV.
No,
we don't get through a show.
I think the last show that we have ever watched is Yellowstone, but we watched it on repeat.
Yeah,
it wasn't like
my sister got us into that. My sister and my mom, they're like, you have to watch this show, and it was already 3 seasons deep. Talking about when they told us, and they were working on a 4th season, and they're like, you have to get into it. I was like, yeah, we will. I don't know what happened. We got into it, and that's something that we're keeping up with right now. But thankfully, it's on Sundays. But
Yellowstone's the shit.
Yeah, he loves it.
Yellowstone, I love fucking Yellowstone. Yellowstone is a great show, and Breaking Bad. We're finna start watching Breaking Bad again. We done seen it twice. The whole 7 seasons?
7 seasons.
So we're finna start watching it again. It's just a great.
We were so addicted to that show, you guys, that we literally would go buy the DVDs, because this was back in the day.
Like 10 years ago.
Yeah, we would literally go buy the DVDs at Walmart. Remember, like the seasons and stuff. Yep. He was like, "Let's go get the season and stuff so we can binge watch." And I was like, "Yeah, let's go." That's when we didn't have no life, guys.
Yeah, we didn't have a life.
That's when our life wasn't chaotic.
I don't know, man. I feel like people put TV shows out there so they can brainwash you. That's always, when we were growing up, people were like, stop watching so much. I was addicted to TV when I was a kid. They were like, don't watch so much TV because you're getting the TV's meant to brainwash you. The media's out to take you out. But I don't know, man. It's like ever since we stopped watching TV, like we watch movies. Like we love
Talking
movies.
about movies, we even went to go see Wakanda Forever yet.
Wakanda Forever. We haven't seen that. Nope. We haven't even seen it. We were supposed to. Kids didn't want to, and then we didn't end up doing it. But yeah, we don't watch TV, guys. That's one thing we don't. Like the World Cup, a good friend of mine was like, "Hey, are you watching the World Cup?" I'm like, "Nah, man. I don't got time. I don't have time to watch the World Cup." All I see everyone's reaction. Everyone's upset that Mexico just lost. God damn it, Mexico just lost to Argentina. Don't ask me how many points because I did not watch the game. I just know they lost. My dad's a big soccer fanatic, and that's one of my dreams and my goals, and I'm gonna manifest that. Primero Dios. The World Cup's coming to America. You know that, right? The next World Cup.
Oh yeah, you did say that you wanted to take your dad.
That's my goal, to take my father.
That'll be dope.
That would be dope. Even if I take him to the parking lot.
Tailgate it.
Even if we tailgate that mofo, man. We did it. We made it, Daddy.
Man,
We didn't make it
that's
inside,
funny.
but we made it outside. So, yeah.
I think
My
we
name-
should cut off that live.
My name, Jeff. All right, live. I'm out, guys. Just want to show you guys a little bit.
We out, guys.
Bye. Hey, a podcast is out right now on Spotify and Apple Music. YouTube, I'm having some issues.
Go listen and see what y'all think.
We're out here whining and dining. Get us while you can. Don't celebrate us when we're gone. Celebrate us now, please. And send me a star. I don't know what the stars are about, but the stars are pretty popping. Anyways, guys, we're out. Sorry, guys. That was for my live.
That's how Tony does it all the time, you guys. And those, back to what we were talking about, he was always on his phone all the time. Like how you see him, and at first, it did bug me a lot.
But now it's like it's part of our job. It's a tool. It really is our tool.
And now that I see different ways that you can do stuff online, makes me want to do stuff. So now he understands why I'm always on my phone when he sees me doing stuff.
That shit kind of hurts you to ignore me. I'm like, hey, babe, how's your day? She's like, dude, she's addicted to like the weirdest things. Like, you ever seen those videos like where they put things in containers and storage and then storage and storage? Like they'll put all the seasonings.
You stay selling me out, dog.
No, but here's the fucked up thing. I'm getting addicted to
we're
it. I'm
talking about
getting
he gets addicted to concrete stuff and he thinks he wants to be a concrete guy now. I'm like, oh my God,
Dude,
relax.
Hey, don't put out my future businesses like
You
that.
see? You see?
Shout out to Victory Style Outdoor Services on YouTube. I watch their YouTube channel. Ryan, Eric, Francisco.
See, this is what I mean.
Oh my God, Daryl. Oh my God, love you guys. Love you guys. I watch your shows all the time on YouTube. Super inspiring. Actually, matter of fact, Ryan today was talking about the underdog, one of his shows, meaning that I felt this, and I've told you how I felt. When we first started Aga Productions, we got so much support, like so much love from our family and friends. It was amazing, and it felt great that all our families and friends, close family and friends, were sharing our work, and it made me feel go harder. And people don't realize that when people support you, it motivates you.
Mm-hmm.
It really motivates you, and that's what I had just posted this on my stories. Ryan from Victory Outdoor Services on YouTube, he was saying, that he experiences. He's been in business for almost 30 years. He's been doing concrete for almost 30 years, landscaping, and he's a man of God. You're super Christian. Yeah, they're real religions. They don't cuss and they don't drink. He's really like,
Wow.
So, anyways, he was talking about the underdog, how people, when you're coming up on your businesses, how everybody will support you and love you, but there's like this transition in those people's eyes, your family and friends, that they'll switch on you and they'll kind of like wouldn't support you the way they did from the beginning. So once you start becoming successful, I'm not saying that we're successful. We're not successful. Successful is when I'm able to quit my job and you're able to quit your job. That's when I'm able to buy a beautiful home. Doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if it's the smallest home. When I'm able to do that goal, I know I made it. When I'm able to buy me a home.
Right.
So Ryan was saying that once you hit this point of success, people will start kind of wishing on your downfall, kind of won't be sharing you anymore. Kind of, I hate to use the word jealousy. And I felt that we have been going through that phase right now as business owners. And I had a couple of friends of mine, like really good friends of mine, and I hate it when they say it. But I don't say nothing. I don't put anyone out. I just keep it to myself. I hate it when people be like, Must be nice.
Yeah.
Must be
I hate
nice.
that
And I'm like, what?
if that's something that really gets to my the core of me, like what really will set Nina off is you saying, well, must be nice. I hate when people say that because it's like, it is nice. It's very nice
but
because
we work
we work
very
hard
for it to be nice.
We work very, very hard to have the things we have, to do the things we do. And it's like I told Tony, to be honest, don't have to work. I don't.
No,
I really don't.
We both don't.
We can stay home, but it's like the lifestyle that we've came accustomed to with our kids and giving and trying to give them more. I feel like we work even harder.
Way
you get
harder.
what I'm saying?
And it's something. It does irk me too when people say it must be nice. I'm
because
like,
it's like earlier when we were talking about. Sorry to cut you off, but earlier when
cut me off all you want, baby.
earlier when you were talking about how we would starve, like people don't see that
exactly.
part. It's like that's what people don't see, the part that we struggled to be where we're at. We struggled to have the things we have. Yeah. So when people say it is nice, that's what irks me the most. When I want to say, yeah, actually it is nice. It's very, very nice. You know.
Yeah.
I'm very.
But don't think that we're gonna come. If you ever tell me like in person it must be nice, I will never come at you. She wouldn't either. It kind of like it bothers us within. We're very respectful, kind people. We're not gonna come at you. Don't get it twisted though. You know what I'm saying? But it does hurt, especially when your family and friends say it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, once I started the painting company, a lot of my family and friends stopped talking to me. Both of us.
Yeah.
We lost a lot of family and friends because they seen that we were working even harder. And those people that we love dearly and we still love, that support us since day one, that don't support us now, it sucks. It does suck. It's a shitty feeling. I'm not going to lie. It's a shitty feeling because people don't see that when you don't support me or her or Aga or Bluefin, you're not supporting, you don't
only support me and him or, the business. You support the business that we use to feed our kids with.
And you know what I tell everybody when we paint a house? Every time a client, we're done with the job, they're satisfied, they pay me. They're like, they always tell me this. Even the company that I work with, they're always like, thank you again. I'm like, no, thank you for having us.
Right.
I'm always telling the clients, even my boss is like, thank you for having us here. Thank you for the work. And when it's my clients, I'm like, you're not only helping me, you're helping out my guys.
Yeah.
They have families. They have wives.
They have bills. They have everything.
You're
just
helping
like us.
them out too.
Mm-hmm.
And not to brag again, but I pay my guys well.
Yeah.
And that's because that's one thing. You take care of the people that take care of you, they're always going to take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
You always look out for people that look out for you. And I'm not saying that I'm not trying to say everyone's a hater, but we do have people we never met that we're barely meeting. They're like, oh my God, you guys are motivating. You guys stay busy. And it's crazy, but that's life, I guess. And it's crazy from the guy that I admire so much, Ryan, on YouTube, Victory Out Service Concrete on YouTube, giving him a plug. When he said it, I was like, wow. And he's a man of God. You know what I'm saying? When he said that, I was like, wow, I'm not the only one. And
why did I tell you that other day? He got this talks about this going back. It's funny, but remember whenever we took the kids, we were in Jacksonville actually, and there was this beautiful church. When I tell you guys, this church was beautiful. I don't know why.
Oh, in Jacksonville.
Yes,
oh,
but it just
church.
caught my eye. Like it something that just caught my eye. And there was a beautiful fountain full of agua bendita. It's holy water. And I had.
She was trying to steal holy water.
And I did.
Not still. We asked God.
And I've been telling him. I've been telling him. I said I feel like we need this cleanse. I was like, I feel like we need this.
And I don't believe in stuff like
this.
that.
I said I just feel like we need to be like cleansed. We need to go to church. Something. I was like, we need something. And he's like, you're crazy. And I was like, no, babe, I'm being dead serious. So, and as he was seeing that we started progressing and started building and started coming, he was like, babe, you know what? He goes, I really feel like we should go to church. He goes, I feel like we do need that limpieza that you were saying. So yeah. I told Leah, I said, hey, Leah, go to the car, go get me an empty water bottle. I said, bring it to me. And then she's like, no, Mom. I was like, Leah, go do it. So she went to go do it. And so she brought it back. And I said, hey, look, go over there. When that lady goes, go, because those lady take care of the church. She walked outside. And I was like, you know what, Leah, you're taking forever. Give it to me. So I grabbed the thing and I started like filling it up. And I got it in the car.
Well, they actually want people to take the water.
My suegra finally she attests to that. So
yeah, they actually
bad.
yeah, they actually tell you like there's a sign and there's even like mini water bottles to go, but this was like early in the morning, so there was no water bottle. So there was, we just got our own water bottle. So we weren't stealing holy water.
At the moment, I thought I was. Sorry.
We thought we were stealing it, but no, we were actually taking it. They actually encouraged you to take it. But yeah, I just feel like I didn't remember the last time we were talking about this. Also, I don't know. I don't want to say I believe in superstitious, but Mexican people are very superstitious. Don't cross the black cat. There's an owl. Oh my God, Mexican people and owls, bro. I used to think it was a joke, but it's not.
I don't like owls.
Yeah, owls are freaky, bro. My Mexican people, you know why? I'm not gonna explain it because I don't want to say the wrong thing. But Mexican people don't like owls. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. There's a nice taco stand. I'm not gonna say taco stand because I don't want to offend anybody. There's a taco stand here in Lakeland, and there was an owl above the tree, and everybody came out. They were like making the tacos, taking orders. The people, everyone ran out the trailer, and they started like like yelling at the owl to leave. That's not funny. I swear to God, my dad was the one that told me. And there was a black guy, African American. Please don't cancel me. And he tells my dad, what's going on? I just want to order tacos. And my dad was kind of embarrassed. My dad doesn't believe in this thing neither, but we respect. That's what I'm saying. We respect
everybody's wishes. And
so my dad respects. My dad was like, just Mexicans don't like owls. And the guy's like, why? And my dad just said, it is bad luck. My dad's like, it is bad luck. And that's what my dad said. It is bad luck. And the guy's like, huh? It is bad luck. Luck, bad. No luck, bad. The guy's like, oh. So coming to the superstition thing, Mexican people don't like owls. We're not Drake. Drake embraces owls. Mexican people, I don't know. It's bad. Like, it means, I don't want to say it.
Yeah, don't say it.
I'm not going to say it, but you guys know what it means. Anyways, we had a couple people come over the other day, and I told my wife, and after they left, me and my wife got in a really bad argument. And I told my wife, and I believe people from Asia, Asians, they also believe the same thing. What? Remember we went to your friend's baby shower? They made us take our shoes off because you bring in bad spirits.
Yes, it's negative spirits you bring in. Negative energy.
And that's another culture. And, and same thing I told my wife, listen, we brought friends over. And I wasn't feeling the energy. My wife was feeling their energy, but I wasn't. We argued when they left because of the energy was off. So I told my wife, man, what happened to us? We were so good. We were laughing all day. And we just argued. And I'm like, you think we brought bad energy to our home? And I don't know.
It just felt off. Like, it was very weird that day. Because everything was fine.
We were fine. But as soon as they came, our energy was bad.
And I feel like, that's something that I probably will embrace when we move out.
Oh, we're gonna fucking cleaning.
We're not gonna bring shoes in the house.
No. Well, we still don't bring shoes in the house. That's fucking nasty.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm sorry. That's my opinion. I don't like bringing shoes. Like, I have sandals on. These sandals don't go outside.
Oh yeah, we have certain sandals and stuff that we wear around the house.
We have sandals and slippers
that we're not allowed to take out.
I have two pairs of sandals. One for inside and one for outside. I don't know. I'm very germophobic. But that's one thing. It's like, I tell my wife, if you get a bad vibe off someone, go off that. Go off your instinct. Go with your gut. Yeah, because there's times that I thought people were my friends and they weren't. They did us dirty.
Yeah.
Like, I guess they just wanted to be around us to be nosy. I don't know. I don't know their intentions. I don't know if your intentions are good with my daughter or bad with my daughter. But I hate to use the word cut off, but I feel like ever since we,
started separating ourselves from everyone,
I feel different.
We feel
cleaner. Family too. Just because you're family doesn't mean that you're supposed to.
They're not always your number one supporters.
Family's very toxic. Yeah, Family's very, very toxic.
And it's hard. It's a hard subject, as you can
It
see.
is.
We
It's
get
hard.
uncomfortable
You know,
talking
I'm
about it
fucking
because
uncomfortable.
it's a very touchy subject to touch. You
yeah.
know, but it's only, you know, I'm only giving you guys our experience.
We're honest, bro. We're not gonna lie to you.
With what we go through, you know, and it's like I feel like ever since I started, you know, distancing myself and learning how to keep to myself, and you know, I feel a lot more cleaner.
Pure.
I feel pure.
And then also thing is like I had a bad habit of like I get very excited. I have a big mouth. If you guys know, I have a big mouth. I always get punched in the face. I always tell people, "Oh my god, I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing this. I'm starting this." And I feel like a lot of things don't happen because don't tell people if you're gonna start a business. Move in silence. That's the fucking truth, man. Move in silence. Like this pod, I didn't tell no one. Like no one. I think I told like 2-3 people before I dropped it because I knew when that I was gonna drop it. That's when I started telling everybody. But that's my advice. Don't move in silence. Don't tell everybody what you're doing. Also, don't feel obligated to surround yourself around your family and friends just because of your family and friends. No, you don't have to.
You don't. And that's something that we have learned. We thought we always had to surround ourselves with family and friends that we knew about. No, we learned to have, we opened our minds, and we opened up to new people. We've met a lot of new people.
A lot of great people.
A lot of great people that we've been coming, you know, and especially when he goes, like when he went to go do a side job painting, we met awesome people we had dinner with.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm gonna go ahead and give them a shout out.
Yeah.
Adid and Esmeralda, you guys are amazing. Like I painted their house, and now we became friends with them.
Yeah, we went to dinner with them, and you know, and they're just like us. They work for their own, and she does cakes, and she takes care of her kids, and
He works very hard.
He
too.
works very, very hard for them, and you know, they're a huge inspiration as well, and they're a young couple. You know, like us, they remind me of me and my husband when we were young. You know,
they're a little younger than us.
and it's great that we see people like that evolve and want to do great for themselves. That makes me so happy.
Yeah, they were telling us that they were like, oh, we're trying to meet new people, and they were like, because when you're a parent, that's another thing. When you guys become parents, you lose a lot of friends too.
Oh yeah,
you lose a lot of friends, and they have a bunch of young kids. And but we're just having dinner, just me and my husband. I say, hey, when you guys ever want to do something, call me, man.
Yeah.
We're not fancy. We like Applebee's. We like Chili's, Mm-hmm. Hey, whenever you guys are bored.
Our most fancy is Longhorn.
Nah, it's that 1961.
Oh,
I got it right.
God.
1961.
I told him he's only thinking about 1969 because it's 6'9". Just kidding.
6'9".
Stop.
Where you going with this?
Oh, be quiet.
Right here on the
Anyways,
pod?
no, not on the pod.
Not on the pod.
That we're not ready for that.
There's actually a person that does that.
Yes.
Adam21, No Jumper Podcast. I'm giving them a shout out right now. No Jumper Podcast.
Coffee Convos too. Shout out to Coffee Convos. They talk about. Yeah, they're talking about the other day how they don't like their men going out in gray sweatpants because the outline of their. That's for a different podcast.
Listen, so
domestic violence.
Fuck, she caught herself. My love. So where do you see yourself in 5 years from now, my love? My love, mi viejita, mi señorita querida, mi amorcita.
Viejita.
Ay, chiquita, como pienso de ti cada ratito.
He's so crazy, you guys. 5 years from now, that's a good question. 5 years from now, I see guys, I've always wanted to live on a ranch, okay?
Me too.
You don't understand. He knows. This is one of my long. I want to live far away.
And it's so crazy that you say that because you don't look like that person. You look like that person that wants to live in an apartment in New York City.
No,
that's my dream. I've told you that I want to.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to live in New York. I've always wanted to live in New York because I used to watch Friends. I'm a big Friends fan when I was young because we didn't have cable, so we only had those channels, CW44. But ranch, I never in a million years thought you would be a ranch cow.
Yes, 5 years from now, that's where I want to be, in a ranch, far away. I want to have my own. I want to have my own house, a barn house. That's what I want. I want a barn.
with animals.
It's animals.
I would love to live on a ranch
horses,
too, and that's something we.
goats.
Yeah, I would love a ranch. I would love a ranch. Have cows and milk
And
the
hopefully,
cow.
from 5 years from now, we still have Aga Ruido podcast, and
Aga Ruido
we
podcast.
elevated our game, with it.
Listen, let's talk about my wife's shirt. Let's show them the shirt. Show them the shirt. Save your tears for another day.
We love the weekend,
We
you guys.
love the weekend. We just
We went to Halloween Horror Nights.
to Halloween Horror Night.
This year we went twice, not because we wanted to, but it just happened to happen that way.
Wait. One was for a birthday party though.
Yeah,
It was
one
our
was my
daughter's
daughter's Leah's birthday party. She wanted to go because we took them last year for the very first time. And the years before that, it was mine and his thing. We always were going to Halloween Horror Nights. That was our date night. That was
Because that's something we did together for the first time ever. We never been to Halloween Horror Nights.
And that was just us. So last year he was like, let's take the kids. I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's take them. We took the kids. They loved it. I thought they were going to be scared. No, they absolutely love Halloween Horror Nights.
They love Halloween Horror Nights.
So my husband was like, let's go this year with.
Damn, I'm your husband?
Oh,
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, I'm your husband?
Yes.
Dude, she don't call me that, bro. She don't be like hubby, baby. She just be like, babe, or damn, I'm your husband.
You're my husband.
That's crazy.
And
I'm a husband.
so crazy. It's still crazy thinking that you're my husband. You know that?
Crazy to thinking you're my wife. You're a hard gal to get a hold of.
I know that. Thank you. I'm just kidding.
A little short strawberry shortcake over there. You know what I'm saying, bro? I wasn't the most popular kid in school. She was so fucking loud, man.
No, I
oh my
wasn't.
god, she was so loud. Like, you already knew for a little person that she was down the hall, and I never in a million years thought we were going to connect.
Me neither. We're very opposite, you guys.
Yeah. Puberty was very good to me.
Um.
Yeah, puberty was good to you too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, puberty. Like, when I was in 6th grade, I was a fucking nerd.
I was a nerd too.
No, you were sexy. You were hot as fuck.
Oh, whatever.
Once I hit 7th grade, boom, boom,
Yeah, Tony.
boom.
Tony really caught my attention, and it was
I caught your attention. How did I catch your attention?
how
How?
you were just so different. You were just so unique. You were
She ain't never met a real Mexican boy ever in her life before.
It was the veins, you guys.
Yeah, I had that little daddy Yankee haircut, but I didn't know. I had my little edge and stuff like that. I had my little daddy.
Dale gasolina.
Dale más gasolina. Listen, guys, thank you for joining us one more time for this podcast. Thank you for the love, the support. I'm Tony Aga, and this is my lovely, sexy mamacita, mi vida, mi corazón, lovely wife. Anything you might want to say?
No, just thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the feedback. We really appreciate you guys. So hope you like our episode 2.
Episode 2. Like I said, this will be on Spotify and Apple Music and iHeartRadio by the end of the week.
By the end of this week, yes. We really have to sit down and talk about dates.
Yeah, let us know how we sound.
Yeah,
I have no idea what we sound like. Audio.
We kind of get an idea with the earphones on. That's why we have them on. I really prefer us having the earphones because we can get more or less of an idea how we
can hear you.
And I can hear you too.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You sound good.
Yeah, we when we first were trying out the system, I was like, damn, we can't hear anything. I was like, baby, because we need headphones. She didn't want to buy any headphones. I already had a pair. And then she's like, oh, damn. She's like, shit, we do need headphones.
Yeah, because he let me try it on his, and he's like, look, with headphones. And I tried it on. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, I need my headphones. I was like, because I got to hear myself. I got to hear how, mind you, I already don't like the way I talk. So,
baby, you talk sexy, baby.
Whatever.
Mamacita.
Stop.
Guys, thank you once again. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Once again, appreciate the support.
Aga Ruido out.